Alright, I exist once again. Let's play some video games. Let's do this, man. Let's do what needs to be done. Let's get this sub 40. I want this sub 40 so bad, man. But overall, I am happy. Like, I've definitely learned today that, like, I'm getting a lot better at this game. Because it's like, even if I, like, have a bad run, I can still have, like, a low 40 time. Like, a bad run, I can still, like, hit within, literally, like, 40xx, or 41, 42. It's very doable for me. Didn't get the jump, I'm not taking that. Need that jump, give me my jump. But, yeah, nah. Like, if I'm doing, like, a marathon kind of setting, if I'm doing a race, like, I feel much more confident in myself than I did in the past. Because previously, it was like, if I'm in a race, I'm probably gonna get, like, a 40... something between, like, 45, 49. Like, if I'm, like, you know, doing just whatever, just trying to finish the game, regardless of mistakes. But now, like, I feel like I can make a... like, not a full handful, but, like, a chunk. Like, a small child handful of mistakes. And I can still get a decent time. That's gotta be an interesting, like, analogy there, but still. You strongly believe I can do it? I strongly believe that Vince can get the PB. So, thank you, man. I see what you did there. They're you good people. Tweet says, I'm going to keep watching because I believe you'll get that sub 40. Yo, it's very possible. It's very possible. I'll just jump into that rocket. Don't mind me. See you later, Rush. I didn't mean to summon you, but okay. And there's that Weldy. Don't mind him. He's just... making the floor a little difficult to step on. Ah, geez, schmuck that up. That's fine. Yeah, if I mess up, I'll just do that. I won't take the second hit and won't try to use speed gear anymore. It's those little strats, right? You make mistakes. You're like, what is the fastest way to recover from this? Wow. That's the big one. That's the big one. Like, I can definitely, if I wanted to, in like a marathon setting, I can force myself to continue if I don't get the jump that I want, but not ever what I'm gonna go for in the PB. It's a pretty massive time loss to not get that jump. 40.06? What? What's that for? Are you saying that's what my next run's gonna be? The next PB? I'll just PB by 0.4 seconds? Oh, I'd be real sad. Or, oh no, that's right. You mean the, like, run I completed? That's right. It was a 40.06? Yeah, I was pretty sad about that. I messed up on Wily again. But since then, we have practiced Wily. I feel I know Wily a little bit better now. What were the buttons? It's like, it's all about, you want to use Chain Blast first. Yeah, you use Chain Blast. Then after the Chain Blast, you use Rush Coil. You keep Power Gear active. Don't turn off the Power Gear. I sometimes turn off the Power Gear. Like, even if I goof that up, like, it's not that big a deal. You just, hit him with the Acid Barrier, and you're, like, good to go, and you have all this, like, extra stuff. Speed gear. I did not get my second slide there. I like this music, man. That wasn't right at all, but somehow it works. We do take those. I don't question it. I accept it and I move on. I probably shouldn't have used Rush there. No! You can't use Rush there! Oh, I'm out of Rush. I've made so many mistakes. Made so many mistakes, my friends. That was a real good stage, too. That was really, really good. And then I mucked it all up. Yeah, I'm still new to that section. I lost like a good 10 seconds, man. Dr. Nate says, I looked at the leaderboard. Seems like newcomer and regular world records are 30 seconds apart. Superhero is about 5 minutes behind them. The casual is 45 minutes for some reason. It's just because people aren't interested in running the other categories. For real, for real. Shot right over his head. Because, like, casual, if people cared about casual could be way faster than only a 30-second difference. It's a much faster run. The boss fights are so much quicker because they just take less hits. You have so much more weapon resource. Okay, I guess I didn't skip the cutscene. I was holding the start button down. But yeah, no one's routed out the pile driver usage for newcomer, because you get so much more pile driver, so you can just like fly through the stages. But again, like doing impact first in newcomer is still like pretty hard. So like anyone that does newcomer and like takes the world record in that right now, and I mean no offense to whoever has the world record in it, but like honestly their time is just like they're probably someone that just runs normal and they're like, I can get the world record, and they just went and grabbed it without any sort of routing or like great knowledge on what makes newcomer, and they're not taking advantage of those things. And then yeah, you know, casual isn't as fast as newcomer, but it is definitely still pretty fast. And yeah, it's the same thing. You know, it's just not as interesting to people, so they don't play it. Same thing with superhero. Like superhero obviously is a slower run, but even then, like people just aren't running it. Not as much as like normal. It'll happen with time. With time, there will be people that care about these modes and push them to the best that they can be. Newcomer has so much potential, it really does. Newcomer is practically just pile driver the mode. It's just free pile driver. And like people don't realize that. They don't realize that newcomer gives you all this extra weapon resource, which is what everyone's like constantly complaining about in normal and hoping for these RNG drops, and it's like, there's a whole mode. There's a whole mode if you really want that. But yeah, no, nobody cares. I'll probably do that at some point myself, actually. Sounds a lot of fun the more I think about it. Goofing it all up, goofing it all up. Cause like, I've been wanting to do like a mode that had like ample use of like impact for a while now. So I was like, I don't know about like a new game plus, like I don't know how people would accept that. But if I just did newcomer, that's effectively everything I want. Yeah, I'll worry about that a different day. That day's not today. I'm gonna need that rush juice, thank you. No! I just don't get it sometimes, man. It feels real bad. I keep messing up that, like, last section, dude. Yo, Cool Gamer, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm about, like, 2 seconds faster than I was last time I got here. Which is a shame, because, like, I can be, like, 9 seconds faster instead of just 2. That's not any good. Long time no see. Yo, how you doing, Cool Gamer? Has it been that long? I don't know, I've had a few people popping in that haven't been in here in a minute. It's hard to keep track. Yeah, Derek popped in here. Derek hasn't been in the stream in, like, I don't even know how long. And then yeah, you Cool Gamer bro. I don't think it's been as long as Derek. I think. It's hard to say. I'm not exactly what you would call Captain Memory. Didn't make it through. Started this slide just a little too early. And kapow! That'll teach him. Ooh, I jumped right into that shot. Didn't mean to. Been playing WarioWare do-it-yourself. You got a lot better at micro games. Yeah, that's cool, man. Congrats. Ah, almost. I've had worse mini-boss fights. I'll take it. I've had worse. That'll do. Die in this fight. Yeah, he did die. Good room. No, like, it's such a late jump, man. I was so happy. I was so happy with that progress, too. Like, I did that pretty well. Like, didn't get the jump. Didn't get the jump. Didn't get the jump. See, Dr. Nate says, the gym closed for 4 days after Thanksgiving. We'll just go get the world record in casual during that weekend. Still can't get sub 120. Yeah, no, man. I mean, like, all it takes is just dedication. Like, in my opinion, I think, like, literally anyone can speedrun. It's not like this, like, super crazy thing where you have to be, like, super good to speedrun. IMO. I think it just takes the time. If you really, really, really want a world record, if you really, really want a top time, if you want to beat the game within a certain goal or whatever, if you dedicate yourself to that and you stay, you know, focused, I feel like you can do it. I mean, I guess it just depends on what your concept of hard is. I know I personally have a weird concept of the word hard or difficult. Like, to me, it's like, if you can do it, then it's not hard. But it's like, well, you know, precision, there's still precision there. There's still a lot of knowledge required. There's still, a lot of hours you have to pour into something, like, you know, hundreds of hours, but to me it's like, it's not hard to do it. Oh, I didn't hit the guy. I didn't charge the Mega Buster in the room like I was supposed to. What I should have done. Didn't do it. Shoulda. Did. Yo, that's a lot of get goods. I'm trying, man. Now, Cool Gamer is saying I've also been playing Rhythm Heaven, but I think that game's cursed because I don't think I rage as much as I did with any other hard game yet. Yo, I really like Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, it's all about spare time to do it. Yeah, if you don't have the time, then like obviously, you know, it makes it pretty difficult. Though, if you use your time wisely, you know, you might still be able to make certain goals for yourself. Like, getting world record might be a bit hard, but if you're like, hey, you know, I have 130, let me cut that down to sub 1 hour, like that's super achievable. That's super doable. You just have to want to. And put in that time. Which I don't think is too much. I think getting, like, under 1 hour in this game is something you can do in just like a couple of days. Like, not that it takes the whole day to do it, I mean, like, I think it's something you could do with maybe, like, overall, including your first casual playthrough of the game, I think it's something that you could do in, like, I don't know, 20 hours of gameplay in Mega Man 11, maybe less than that. It depends on the individual. I think that's super achievable. I made that! I didn't think I'd make that! Oh man. The positioning was not ideal, it wasn't perfect. I mean, it wasn't like super bad or anything, but I goofed a little bit there. Yo, IDX or Step Mania? Yo, I love me some Step Mania. I haven't played Osu. I'm alive. that fell off to me, but we did it. We made it, man. I don't have enough rush juice. I'm grabbing that. Oh my goodness, dude. I gotta slide. Oh, yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Gross. Gross. I gotta slide when I wanted to jump, dude. Could be worse, could be worse. I just slid into the wall and climbed the ladder all the way from the bottom. Like, I got at the gate at 2:56, which is the fastest I think I've done all day. Maybe a little slower, but still, like, I could have done that better if I hadn't messed up that part. Like, that's definitely one of the fastest. No! No! Ah, jeez. Ah, dude, that was gonna be such a good start too, man. That was gonna be so good. It was gonna be so good. Oh my goodness. Because I got the 2 hits before he started the attack. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get the quicker kill too. But I just positioned a little too far, or a little too close to him. I wasn't far enough away. So he hit me when he came up, and that messed it up. And if I had been a little bit more lenient with the power gear, I could have saved it, but I didn't react fast enough. I wasn't ready to get bumped. By the time I realized what I could do, it was too late. Oopsie doopsies. We'll get him next time! Oh my goodness. Like, I really thought that pickaxe the guy threw was gonna hit me. It barely didn't connect. Barely didn't connect. And I panicked and I rapid fired. and because I rapid fired, I couldn't shoot any shots because they were still on screen at the Meteor, and so I bumped into him and fell down. And that's like, you know, I'm using up Rush Coil, that's like 8 seconds gone. I need the Rush Coil, so like if I would have missed the next bonk too, it'd be like, I can't do the elevator jump. And if I can't do the elevator jump, that's 20 seconds gone there too. Like, Rush Coil adds up, man. I need my Rush Coil. Get good? Yo, I'm trying. Video games are just hard. Ooh, didn't get my jump, dude. Oh, I summoned Rush a little too far to the left. Alright, this is unfortunate. I'm resetting a bit more on Impact Man than I would like to do. Didn't reset this much. And I'm like making some like really silly mistakes. Alright, let's see. Challenge yourself, don't automatically go for the world record. Yes, that's very good advice. I completely agree. A fruit catching game? There's a fruit catching game, no Sue. But like Fruit Ninja. I assume to play something like that. Oh, I got a double slide instead of jumping immediately. We're gonna try to beat the last level, Rhythm Heaven Fever again. Yo, good luck, man. Yo, I love that level. I had so much fun, like, you know, trying to get in again until I beat that. Didn't get the jump that I wanted. Yeah, I really like Rhythm Heaven Fever. If they make a new one on Switch, that would be really cool. But I know they made one for 3DS, but like I don't really play with my 3DS anymore, so I didn't pick it up. Alright, you need that rust juice. Alright, I'm just as fast as the last time I made it to the gate. Oh man. If I hadn't walked off by accident in that one spot, it would have been 2 seconds faster. Messed that up. But I didn't mess up the boss fight this time. I didn't get the quicker kill, but I still got the quick kill. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. It doesn't have to be perfect, man. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh man. People that beat that stage and get like 320. Crazy. I mean, like, I know there's like a solid 4 seconds I could save if there was like this trick I could do. It's like, what, in the 3rd screen, there's a Pikmin that I can like damage boost through, but I don't know how to damage boost through him and have him send me to the correct side of the screen I want to travel to. If I could do that, it'd be like a free 4 seconds. Which isn't quite 220, but the potential's there. I wish the ladders weren't so precise. If I could jump right into them easier without bonking my head. Didn't get my jump right. I don't know how I did do that. That was awful. Yeah, not a good mini-boss fight. I swear that's so precise. It felt like I was in such a good spot, and then it was a really bad one. It reflected all 3 shots. That's pretty bad. Ooh, I'm not dead. That really looked like I was dead there for a second. Oh my goodness, I didn't hold the jump button. No, I died the exact same way I did last time I got here. Ah. I should just stop going for that E-tank. I should just stop going for it. When's the last time I've used that E-tank, right? Because like the last couple of times I've gone, like, I don't need it for Wily himself. I haven't needed it in Malvern. I've not needed it in Malvern. I haven't needed it in Yellow Devil in forever. I mean, yeah, no, it's been a while. I think I would rather start losing the game because I didn't have the E-tank over losing the game because I went for the E-tank jump. I'm done. I'm done going for the E-tank jump. Let me practice that. Speaking of which, I mean, we're obviously resetting, but like, it's just been so long since I've like not gone for the E-tank. So I want to like put that in my mind for your next attempt. Oops. Like, it's hard to switch and do new things. Ouch. Ouch again. Ouch again. I hate all of you and everything you stand for. I didn't even make it there. Come on, Banks. Gotta be able to do that. Yeah, now I don't have the impact I wish I had. Like, I need this for, spike jump. Might need to practice that room, yeah. Gotta practice. And then I jump into the spikes? Oh, I hope nobody saw that. I hope everybody was like chewing on a Pop-Tart and like they dropped a crumb and they bent down to pick it up, you know, because they don't want to, you know, leave that on the floor because it's dirty. I hope that's what everybody was doing and nobody saw me jump into the spikes. Oh man, I blinked. Whew. Saved it. Nice jump. Yeah, yeah. nothing but nice jumps. Nothing but nice jumps. Never again. I'm not dying for that E-Tank ever again. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. I'm not dying for that E-Tank. I refuse. I refuse. It's not worth it. Why should I ever die for that? There's no reason. Didn't shoot the electric fence. Or land up there. No more E-Tank. No more. I don't need it. That E-Tank is holding me back. Because I used to be so consistent. That's why I went for the E-Tank. Because I was like, yeah, no, it's like a hard jump. But I used to like always get that jump. But I think I failed that jump 4 times today. I want to say at least 4 times over these like 5 hours. Which I mean isn't a lot, but it's too many. It's too many times. Especially when I have like a really nice impact, it's just so like defeating to like have that happen. Thanks, Cyclone. Barely got that slide. Got it though. All that matters. No, I didn't get the jump. Ah, it's so frustrating. Cause like I was having like one of those really fast impact mans where I do like everything perfectly, and then that happens. Like it just it's so defeating. It's so defeating because it's like you don't see anything, right? You don't see anything. You just see me and Rush on the conveyor belt. I get hit and I just stand there, and it's like, why didn't you jump? I pressed the jump button. I did. I assure you. I definitely gotta add a like input display to my stream because like I pushed the jump button. I just pushed it too early. Like it's really precise. Like I have to be jumping like as soon as I can. And every now and then, because I'm going for that, that's gonna happen. Man, he shoots those things too fast. Or not shoot them, hurls them. Doesn't shoot the pickaxes. Yeah, those pickaxes, they really surprised me. Hit. Gross. Still on Impact Man? Yo, I'm always on Impact Man. I live on this stage. This is where I was born. We need that. I'm still alive, and I found the spikes and everything. Fancy that. I hate everything. Oh man. I just did it a little too early. I'm not perfect at that part. I'm not perfect at that part. I mess it up sometimes. I'm not consistent. I'm consistent at so much of the stage, but not the end of it. Not the end of it. Not so much. Alright, yeah, no, I should let it go for tonight, man. I should let it go. Oh, I was so close. I had like 2 runs, man. I had 2 runs. They got past the Robot Masters that were on, that had the possibility of getting the sub 40. Had 1 run that was at Acid Man before I jumped into the spikes. We did complete a run, man. It was just 5 seconds slower than my PB. But yeah, let me host somebody. Yeah, we'll get it next time, man. We'll get it next time. Let's see, who is online? Yo, I think I hosted Reeves yesterday, so I'm gonna host Mumu Akai. He's a super cool guy. And he is trying to, he's also trying to get sub 40. So yo, let's cheer him on, man. Yo, much love to everybody who came here. You guys are the best. I really appreciate the support. I'll get it? Yeah, I'll definitely get there, man. Yo, Aussie saying congrats on the 4001. Thank you. I am really happy about the 4001. Because that was like a minute 20-second PB. It was massive. But I want the sub 40, and I feel like I can get there. If I've learned anything today, it's that I'm becoming far more consistent at this game overall. Like, the sub 40 is going to happen. It's probably going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably going to be the sub 40. So if you want to see it, make sure to stop on by. But yeah, that'll be me for tonight. Let me drop my Discord for anyone that may not be in there. But I think you all are already. But yeah, that's like my Discord. I'm in there like 24/7. Literally the only points of time I'm not in my Discord is when I'm asleep. So if you ever want to talk about Mega Man, anime, whatever, yo, hit me up.